Another sweeping recall for GM. This time it's affecting more than 1 million customers. This is the second major recall in less than a month for the automaker. In tonight's Consumer Watch 10, News 10's Lindsay Yates has the latest on that cause and what the next step is if your car is part of the recall.
Local GM service centers expecting to be busy over the next few weeks amid the latest recall that affects millions.
All of our technicians, which I think are some of the best technicians in the Wabash Valley, are ready for that recall. They've been trained on it, and we're going to get the vehicles in and out.
The recall affects nearly 10 different models with power steering concerns. The vehicles include Chevy Malibus, HHRs, Cobalts, as well as Saturn ors, Ions, and the Pontiac G6.
There's 100,000 moving parts in these vehicles. If 100 parts fail, that's still a 99% success rate on the vehicle. And we're just talking about parts. We're not talking about also the 30 onboard computers that are in a vehicle. So there's a lot that goes on in a car. And unfortunately, these things happen.
Earlier in March, GM recalled an additional 900,000 vehicles because of issues with the ignition switch. Downsizing the key ring could be the key to avoiding unnecessary repairs.
That weight on that lock cylinder, that key cylinder, wears that spring out.
And there's a quick and easy way to determine if your car is part of the recall.
They'll give us their VIN number, and we can type it right into the General Motors database, and it'll pop up whether they have a recall or not.
Until the parts come in, Fuson says there is no reason to be alarmed.
Be patient. We're just waiting on the engineers to make sure that this part that they're putting in the ignition switches is going to work.
They are expected to release more information on the repair process early next week. In Terre Haute, with photojournalist Tony Casasilla, I'm Lindsay Yates, News 10.
Fuson says so far the recalls have not had a negative impact on sales. If your vehicle is part of the recall, you should receive a letter from GM. Again, you can call your local service center to double check.